have a kind of good and bad memory here, but my first debut was here. That was my first tournament as LPGA members, and I finished second. It's still, good result. Then, other thing is, 3 years ago it was my first experience of like playing as like kind of link style and sand belt. This golf is totally different type of golf course, so I really look forward to playing at this golf course. So exciting to see how it's going on.
And have you had a chance to have a look around? Have you had a practice round?
Yeah, I played 18 holes yesterday, and today I play 9 holes. Then courses in a little different routing, and they've changed the grass a little bit. Then greens a bit slowed down than 3 years ago. Then 3 years ago the green speed was almost like 14. It was like super super tough. But I think now it's a bit slower, so it might be better to play, better to make more birdies. So it's gonna be a really good tournament.
A wonderful year last year for you. And how are you playing at the moment?
I finished top 10 at my first tournament in a year. Then, I made my second win as a LPGA member last year in Canada. Then, that period was quite long to make another win. So at this time, I don't want to wait too long time. So hopefully I can make another win in here. Especially, Australia is really such a special place to me. All my staff is Australian, coach is Australian, cat is Australian, Fiji is Australian. And everybody they call me, I'm like 50% Australian because I love Vegemite, kebab, everything about the Australian culture. So I just want to make a really great win for just not just for me, for my staff.
And Ian Triggs, will he be here with you this week?
Yep, he already here, and I started working with him on Sunday. So he really loved what I'm doing right now. Then I think this golf course is more, this key is more who is more creative. It's not really like the how it swings like, how it strokes like. And he just ordered me to just keep his practice at the all around green and just keep imagination what feel and what shot is gonna make a win. So yeah, I'm really happy to have him in really special place.
Great. Questions, please.
So-yeon, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think last time here you had a putt to win outright in the playoff. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know because I had money on you, but. What I wanted to know was whether you beat yourself up about that afterwards. Were you really upset about it? Did it really stay with you for quite a while? After that, yeah, because you had such a great chance.
Yeah, I had a really great chance and I missed it, so it was quite damaged because I really wanted to, win the tournament here because, I told you all my staff is Australian. Then I love this country, so I wanted to, hold such an honest trophy. So yeah, it was tough lose, and if we even I made a playoff, but still I made a bogey. Now I couldn't even play the second hole. It was really tough routes, but I always think about the positive way. I'm not think about the negative way, and I always think about present. I'm not never look back the past. So it wasn't really big effect to my game. Then I made another win at the Toledo. So I think I just learned so many things in here. I couldn't make a win, but still it was really great experience and I learned a lot.
Next question.
A lot of players who come to play Royal Melbourne say that it takes a long time to learn about this golf course. Have you learnt a few more things in the last few days that you think will help you this week?
I have Australian caddy who grew up near here. He's a member of Royal Melbourne before. Then I arrived in here on Friday and I practice with Mike Clayton, who is a really famous, golf designer in here. So we're just playing, a lot of game, like hit the 50-yard shot with the 5-iron, hit the 80-yard shot with the 6-iron, that type of stuff. So I think I learned a lot of things from him and, of course, my caddy.
So-yeon, you're incredibly consistent. You have an amazing number of top tens, even going back the last 3 or 4 years. But I think you said two wins. Where is that step for you to create more wins from the opportunities you get?
I think this year is gonna be a very important year to me. Also, this is very important moment to me because, as you said, I play really consistently well last 2 years, but last 3 years, but at the same time, I lost a lot. I mean, at the playoff, or I, blew up the chance a lot. But one thing I really trust myself was I could feel I definitely improve a lot. My game has improved a lot, even, when I won the U.S. Women's Open. If I compare it to when I won the U.S. Women's Open, now my golf level is way better than 4 years ago. So I was still happy with that. So that's why I was really happy to play event. But now I think time to make more win. I just wanna see it rather than just think myself I'm the good golfer. Just I want to see the number of them win.
You mentioned you've surrounded yourself with Australians, caddy, coach, physio. What's the appeal for you of having Australians around you? I mean, you say you love the place, but is there a technical expertise that these people have that you don't get from other places around the world?
Well, the thing is, these days LPG. Yeah, that's fine. These days LPG tournaments all around the world. Then most of the time I play in America as Korean. Then when I play America, Thailand, Singapore, wherever, I feel like I'm a foreigner. But I've been winter training in here maybe last 4 or 5 years. Then, as I said, all my staff is Australian, so just feels like home. So it makes me a lot different. Just feels really comfortable, and it's not really feels like I'm somewhere, I'm middle of nowhere, that type of thing. So I feel more comfortable, have Aussie staff, and I have a really good experience of, last couple years experience in here. So I think it makes me more comfortable in here.
So Tom's a bit of a character. Can you tell us a story about him?
Yeah, let me introduce my caddy. His name is Tom Watson. So a lot of people's confused with the player Tom Watson. But actually, he used to, playing as professional in here, right, in Australia. Then I call him golf addict. He just know everything. Even he remembered every British champion since 1960 through 2013, 14. He's just such an addict. Then, but really good thing I have him on the tour is now he knows my game, and also he knows what can make me improve the game. So he suggests a lot of things about how I need to practice and what shots gotta be help me out to make another, the more successful career. So yeah, he's such a character. Even on the golf course, sometimes he just, when I make a crazy birdie, he dancing, that type of thing. He make me really relax a lot. Yeah, of course he make me angry quite a lot of time, but I'm still take it. So I'm really lucky to have Tom Watson. Yeah.
I'm sure Tom feels the same about you. Any more questions, ladies and gentlemen? No? Well, thank you. Thank you so much for coming in today. We've enjoyed it.
Thank you.